Conor McGregor's famous straight left hand was one of the most feared weapons in MMA over the course of the last decade or so, and it was this weapon that McGregor's game largely revolved around utilising. A common strategy used to deal with southpaws in MMA is to keep your lead leg outside of theirs, but McGregor knew how to exploit this oversimplification, and he did so by throwing a straight left hand from an inside angle. Here we see Ivan Buchinger fake a lead hand and step outside McGregor to throw a straight right hand. McGregor controls Buchinger's lead hand and knows the straight right is coming, so he slips outside the punch, pivots on his lead leg to face Buchinger from a favourable angle, and counters with a straight left hand to knock Buchinger out. As McGregor became more of a pressure counter fighter, his inside angle straight started to serve another purpose. Here we see Dennis Siver parry McGregor's lead hand down and step outside to pivot away from the oncoming straight left hand. Siver assumes he's safe as McGregor commits to the straight, but McGregor catches him off guard by reaching across his body with a straight down the pipe. McGregor used his bladed stance to disguise the delay of his straight left hand by leaning in on his lead leg and starting the motion before pushing off his back foot and throwing it. He also often threw quick straight left hand pot shots by starting the motion with his hand before following with his hips and feet. If a fighter had success slipping McGregor's straight punches, McGregor would use knees and kicks to discourage them from continuing to do so. His kicks would punish his opponents for trying to slip or parry his straight punches, and his straight punches would punish his opponents for keeping their head still and only covering the sides of their head. So both of these tools work together to keep McGregor's opponent in danger. McGregor would often take advantage of this by using the double southpaw attack, where he would feint or fake a straight left hand, knowing his opponent would slip outside, before catching them leaning into a rear head kick. Chad Mendes in particular had a lot of success slipping and countering McGregor's naked straight left hands, so McGregor adjusted by using his lead hand to feint, hand fight, and occupy Mendes' lead hand and vision to start landing more straight left hands again. Finally, the most famous and effective technique McGregor used to punish opponents with his straight left hand was the pull counter. Against orthodox fighters, McGregor would paw at his opponent with his lead hand to gauge distance, hand fight to take away their jab, and lean forward to give them a false sense of distance and bait them into throwing the rear hand. McGregor was a master at managing distance, so when his opponent led with the rear hand, he would be ready to pull away just out of reach and clock them with a straight left hand counter.